Hey, if we want to build the future, we're gonna need some things.
Like a high-speed internet connection that can turn my ideas into reality.
Like the skills to become the world's most powerful coder.
The resources to make more films with people who look like me.
Like me.
Like me.
Like me. Like me. Like me. Like me.
Like the tools to start my sustainable shoe business.
Way more space to collaborate.
Yeah, that's better.
Through Project Up, Comcast is committing $1 billion to open doors for the next generation so they can build a future of unlimited possibilities.
Hi, I'm Shaletta Brundage. I'm a media personality, podcaster, and a business owner. But my most important role is mom. 3 of my beautiful kids have been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. When I didn't know who to trust or where to turn, I found ACRA. ACRA provides home care services to families all over Minnesota. The care is not one size fits all. They know each one of my kids is unique. They listen to what resources we needed and what's best for our family. I've seen my kids grow and thrive with ACRA's in-home care. While autism is the most common diagnosis among ACRA clients, ACRA offers personalized in-home care services for people with disabilities, chronic illnesses, behavioral diagnosis, and mental illness. They work with children, adolescents, and older folks too. Find out more about ACRA at their website, acrahomecare.org. ACRA helps me provide my kids with a better quality of life. They can do it for your family too.
Finally tired of doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? Well, this show is going to help you change your life for the better. Strap on your seatbelt and navigate this roller coaster we call life with human potential expert and best-selling author Dr. Verna Price. Each week, Dr. Verna blesses you with her virtues to live your best life so you can be the best you that you can be.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to Dr. Verna's Virtues. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. Please listen in, enjoy, subscribe, tell your neighbors and your friends to do the same. And for my regulars, hey, it's good to see you back. I'm so glad you came back this week. And we're going to talk about something that we all go through every day, and something that sometimes we struggle with it too. So we'll kind of think and talk through it. Let's go ahead and start with the change affirmation. This is my life, and I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. Isn't that something? Your life was given to you. Your special life was given to you. That's amazing to me sometimes. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. So you have enough power in your life right now to change your life for the better. You don't have to stay the same. You really, really don't. You really can change your life. And one of these things that you can do to change your life is what I call trust the process. So today we're talking exactly about that, to trust the process. What does that mean? That in your life, things are happening in a particular way. And I remember a really long time, actually my husband was the one who said this to me. He said that the process is the product. The process is the product. And what I got out of that was that in the process of getting to whatever it is you want to get to, what really is happening is to get to that, you have to trust that process. In other words, you have to understand a core principle in the universe. And what is that core principle? It's called seed, time, and harvest. Let me say it again. It's called seed, time, and harvest. When you trust the process, there is a time in your life when what you're doing is you're just planting. This is the time where you're doing new things. It's always you're innovating, you're creating, you're making new connections. You're just planting. Now, if you only planted and never watered, right, and never tended to it, and never gave it the time, you would never get the harvest. So you just have to, after you've planted, now it's time to trust that process. And once when you've planted something, there's no hurrying it. And isn't it something, when we have an idea, when we have when we have an inspiration, when we get really creative, we think, I want this to happen tomorrow, right? But the reality is that when you plant something, when something gets planted in you, you have a new idea for a business, a new idea for a book, a new idea for your family, you have a new relationship, a new connection. It's going to take you some time. And in that time, here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to, first of all, water that seed. And what does it mean to water it? It means to take care of it. It means to send that email. It means to make that call. It means to, appreciate what that person is doing. It means to pay attention to what's happening to that particular thing or that particular process, right? It means that you're just tending to it. Just like when you have a plant, we're getting ready we just turned into spring. So as we kind of like make that shift and we start thinking about gardening, well, guess what? As you have those seeds, you have to water it. And it has to be consistent. So the process of consistently taking care of those things that you started, like what have you started? What have you planted? And or are you just planting things everywhere and just leaving them all over the place? And as a result, you're not getting a harvest and you're getting frustrated and you're getting, upset because you're not seeing the harvest. Well, you're not seeing the harvest because you haven't spent the time trusting the process. And what is the process? Take time. Make sure that thing is okay. Water it, pay attention to it, right? And then after you've done that, you've just got to step away from it. That's the process. Step away from it. Give it time to grow, as opposed to going back there. And guess what? And some of us, we try to give too much water. And so we overwater it. And as a result, the seed dies. It actually dies right there. Nothing happens to it because we've just done too much. So the young people talk about, you're just doing too much. So like we just step back. Remember, we're trusting the process. Step back from that project. You started it. Step back from that relationship. You started it. You watered it. Now it's time to leave it there. Step back from it. Give it time to grow. So what are some of the things that keeps us from trusting the process, right? First of all, we're impatient. We just want it to happen right now. And here's the reality. Nothing happens right now. Every harvest that you have in your life right now is a result of a cumulative effect. Things that have happened from quite some time ago and things that you have been working on for years. Now the time has come for that thing to actually happen. So let's not get impatient with the process. If you've planted your seeds properly, if you have been watering, and if you have been with intention taking care of the seeds that you've planted, in other words, you've been doing the work it takes to little by little by little grow, little by little grow. Don't worry about the harvest. Let me tell you, the harvest is a natural outcome. Let me say that again. The harvest is a natural outcome of taking care of the seed and using that time that it takes for that seed to grow and making sure that you're being patient in the process and that you keep your vision clear about what you want and how you want it to go. In the process of this seed time and harvest process, I want you to be careful about people who come into that process and what they do is they promise you to make that seed grow faster, okay? And I would call these wannabe multipliers. These are people who like jump into your life and they seem as though they can really take whatever your vision is, whatever those seeds you've planted, they can make it happen right now. But the truth is that they need you to make them look good. They're not going to do anything for the seeds you've planted. Not at all. As a matter of fact, they will try to pull your seeds up uproot your seeds and put them into their own garden because their own garden have no seeds in them and they need your stuff to make their stuff look good. Those are called wannabes. Be careful in the process that you do not succumb to wannabe multipliers. People who are promising you things to make things big for you, to make things fast. And that's like a little key word. If they say, I can make this really, I can make it quick. Let me tell you, there's nothing quick. And we, unfortunately, there is this myth that there's overnight success. There is no overnight success. Every person who you have seen who is successful and can stay successful and can stay healthy and whole and can have good character, all those things go with success. All of those people, that harvest has been a cumulative effect. It's been an effect of seed. It's been an effect of having the time, taking the time to water it and to tend to it and to make sure it's okay and giving time to be patient, to let it grow. And then the harvest comes. So the harvest is a natural outcome. Be really careful about those people. And I call them wannabes multipliers who step in and are promising you these big things. Beware. So now I want you to step back, and here's simply what I want you to do. Be patient with yourself. Did you plant good seeds? Are those really good seeds? Have you been tending to them? Have you been taking care of them? When was the last time you made that call to that one person you've been working with on a project and you know they're working hard and you know they're trying to help you, but you know what? You haven't encouraged them in a while. When was the one time you made that call? Have you made that call? Have you sent that email? Have you been watering that seed? So that's what I want you to do. And stay clear and intentional about your vision for what you want and why did you plant those seeds and what is it that you're trying to accomplish. Stay clear and intentional about that. And let me tell you, as you trust the process, what's going to happen is that harvest is going to happen for you. Now, I could spend a whole lot more time giving you real life examples from my own life. Let me tell you, I have been through this process and I'm going through this process and I have seen harvest. I'm seeing harvest and it's amazing how it works. And I just want you to try it. All right. Just try it. All right. Trust the process because the process really is the product when it all comes down to it. Okay, you have an amazing day and do come back again and let's finish up with our affirmation. And by the way, if you don't have my new book, Power Lessons for Life, get my new book, Power Lessons for Life. It's a very helpful book and it'll give you a lesson every day to help you with. And let's finish with my affirmation. This is my life and I get to change it when I want to, how I want to, if I want to, because it was given to me. And that makes me very valuable, very important, very lovable, and extremely powerful. All right, trust the process. Bye.
Get caught up on previous episodes of Dr. Verna's Virtues at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Well, this is awkward. On this season of Outside Chance, we're about to put the fly in fly fishing. I'm about to prove there's an outdoor activity for everybody. Yeah! This one I'm pretty confident I can make. I'll break down gear, costs, and best locations to learn. Holy crap. Whoa! Yeah! Life is meant to be experienced. Did you see that? Join me and find out what you've been missing.
Boost your immunity and help protect your community. COVID-19 is still here, and it's not too late to get your booster. Staying up to date with vaccines can help build protection that has decreased since your last shot and provide better protection against newer variants. Boosters are an important part of protecting yourself from getting seriously ill from COVID-19. To learn more and schedule your appointment, visit ramseycounty.us/COVID vaccine. Whether I'm taking the bus or the light rail, I'm on board with Metro Transit. What would I do without my ride? I hope to never find out. Metro Transit is my ticket to get where I need to go. Uptown or downtown, city or suburbs, no hassle. It's my reliable, affordable way to get to work, run errands, visit friends, and then get back home to my neighborhood. With easy-to-pay fares, I just jump on board and relax while a professional does the driving. This is my time to listen to my music, catch up with my friends on social media, play a game or read, or just chill out and unwind on the way to my destination. But sharing the ride is also about being with folks from my community, headed to school, or traveling to their appointments, or out on the town. Traveling together, we make our road safer and create a healthier environment for everyone. Get on board with Metro Transit. It's your ride, too.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on a path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
Racial covenants had structured every aspect of life.
Keeping Black people in Black spaces.
Slavery's history is Minnesota's history.
So much of working towards racial equity is around telling our own stories.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.